Hey, so I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to kind of share some really helpful software programs that I've been using and just kind of add some value into our community. So one of the most valuable softwares, websites that I've ever used is Hey guys, James Smiley here, and I wanted to share some of the most valuable websites that I've ever used that help me every day or every week on my entrepreneurial journey, and hopefully it'll help you as well. So, number one, have you ever wanted to spy on people's Facebook ads? Have you ever wanted to find out what they're doing, what their ad copy looks like, what photos are working, those kind of things? So, this is a really easy way to do it. It's called addicted.io or and then, so let's see here. If you put in like Russell Brunson, and then boom, there's all these are all the active ads that he's running. Isn't that cool? So you can see he's got some video ads here. He's got some shop now ads. He's got how to retire in 100 days. So he's running an affiliate ad here. Here's one promoting his Instagram. Here's one promoting one of his books, his split test books. Here's one promoting, he's probably got a testimonial there promoting his new book. Um, anyway, so it's kind of cool. So you can really drill in here. You can also see, the ones that are getting a lot of likes. These are the ones that people are spending a lot of money on. So, like this one has over 1,000 perfect webinar secrets. And so, anyway, so if you wanted to kind of hack somebody's, anybody in your industry, um, I recently did this for a client. They have a hosted PBX phone system. So I looked up to see if any of their competitors were running Facebook ads. So here's 8x8, one of their competitors, and I can easily see what ads they're running. This one has 2,000 clicks, so I know that 2,000 likes, so I know that they're getting a lot of. Actually, that's not one of theirs. Here's an 8x8 and 8x8. So yeah, so you got to make sure you're hacking the right one or spying on the right one. But this is super cool. So check it out. So I could basically look in here and say, okay, this one has 46 likes, this one has 4. So if I were going to model off something and try to do one up, I would do something like this with a picture like this. Look at the ad copy here is actually the same. Um, so this one, yeah, if you look at these are actually the same. So if I were going to have a starting place, I'd rather start off with a top competitor and see what their ads are doing, and then kind of build off of that and um, you know, uh, advance my ad off of that. So that's one. The second one is the software I'm using right now, which is YouTube Live, which is the same thing as Google Hangouts Live. And how you get to it is from YouTube, you want to go to your video manager, and when you click on your video manager, you're going to see this live streaming here. And when you come into live streaming, you can click on events. This is the way that I know how to do it. Um, and then you click up here on new live event, and that'll get you started. I also just save this link here on my toolbar because we do so many tutorials. I do tutorials for assistants I have, for products we're creating and things like that. So I always just have a hot link to it up here on the top. But this is how you do really quick and easy screen flows, and you can do face to camera, on your PC, whatever. So this is how we do almost all of our. There's other things I use Camtasia and some other things, but if you just want a quick and easy free software to use, Google Hangouts is the best one that I've ever found to do. Okay. So this one's for capturing screen flows. Whenever you're working with a virtual assistant or an assistant or a business partner, you want to show them kind of a process or a series or a step-by-step tutorial. This is what we use to do that. Okay, and then when you're done, it loads that when you close down that YouTube Live, it it auto loads the video. The video is being loaded as you record. Like this one right now is being recorded onto my YouTube channel. And so when I close this down, I just go to my video manager and it's already there, and I already have the link. So I don't have to wait. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to try to upload it or whatever. It's already online. So that's why it's just super cool. Like as soon as I'm done, I can grab the link and send it out to somebody. And I can choose if I want it to be let me see, yeah. So I can choose if I want it to be private or unlisted. Usually I'll do it unlisted unless I want it to stream live. But usually I'll do it unlisted. So that way, like right now, nobody live can be listening to this live, just in case I mess up or I want to edit it or something like that. Okay. So there's that one. The third one is PicMonkey. Now this one's super cool, especially I know there's Canva and all these other editor apps out there, but this one's really easy. Like if you want to just upload a photo and do some really quick edits. So some edits that I've learned on here would be like it's common that you might want to do touch-ups on um, your maybe your skin tone or those kind of things, blemish remover. Um, it's like really quick and easy to do it. Or if you want to add some overlays, there's some cool overlays on here. Or if you just want to adjust, let's say you like it's really common. I want to crop something, right? So this is a really fast and easy way to crop something where I don't have to, it's just super fast. The website works fast. It reacts very fast. Boom, I can make those updates, and then if I click save, I can save it onto my desktop, or I can share it out to different areas if you want to do that. So this, PicMonkey is one you want to save and keep. You can do all kinds of work on here, like resizing it. Do 50%, make this thing 50% the size that it is now, whatever. So, so I've just found that it's really easy. I have a lot of softwares that do this, including softwares on my PC, but I found that this website is super fast, super easy, and the precision of cropping, resizing, and some of those simple things is really fast. It's free unless you want to use some of the features. You might have to pay for um, if you want to really get into using them a lot. So you just be careful. Like, see when it puts this little logo there, then that one you have to pay for if you want to use that feature. Okay, so that's PicMonkey. One that I learned um, a while ago, but I really never got into until I was into my friend Arnie's course is Sociograph. So sociograph.io. So what you do is you log into this with your Facebook account, and what it does is it uploads all of your content. It basically screen scrapes all of your content off of Facebook into here. Um, and then so if I look in here, like let's say, so this is a forum we just started for fishermen in Texas who pond fish. So oh wait, hold on, that's the wrong one. That's not the one. So that's actually one that I started, but we haven't, or I captured the name, but we haven't started it. But let's just use this one for a second. So you can see here it says scanning, scanning, and what it's doing is pulling in all the posts, anybody who's authored anything, how many comments, how many reactions. So it's it's got, you can select time durations and things like that. So on this page, I've had 81 posts. I've been the only person to author, one author. Now I've had 63 different commenters, so different people who have added comments. And so this is really helpful, right? It'll start to help you, understand more about your posts. And if you click on ratings here, um, this is similar to Facebook's Edge rank. It's not exact, but and I won't go into that just for time. But this will tell you based on their rank here of what they think they score, what they think your best posts were based on this algorithm here. Um, and so I can see here, okay, these were hot, and then if I click on it, I can actually see what that was. So I can go, okay, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, totally remember. Okay, so um, so that's that. So yeah, I mean, this is just awesome because you can click on the ads. I can look to see where did I get the most reactions, where did I get the most shares, Where did I get the most comments? You know, if I want to see what this video was or see what this post was or whatever. So it gives you an idea of what kind of content should you post and repost, or should you do more content like that? People reacted to it a lot, whatever. So I can look and see what this meme was, and then go, okay, I need to find more content like this because my group really likes it. Okay. So sociograph.io. Codecademy, this is a really cool one. You can create a free account in here and you can learn to code super easy and free. If you want to know basics about coding, some of you are programming basic stuff into, you could be using ClickFunnels or you could be using WordPress or whatever. It's very common for WordPress, Squarespace, a lot of those kind of web builder tools, and you just need to make a few quick edits and things like that. So this is a quick and easy free place that you can learn code, and a lot of people use it. It's very popular. Um, Keepa. So this is similar to Camel 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 on if you're an Amazon seller, um, where you can type in an Amazon product and it'll tell you a whole bunch of information about it. This is like the new one that people are using. It alerts you of price drops. It alerts you of other deals that are out there. It gives you the pricing history of that product on Amazon, so you can see if the price is trending up or down. This is really helpful if you're selling products on Amazon, so you can see if you're about to list something or you're about to invest in 20 of a certain product. It would be helpful to know, is that product trending up or down in terms of price, or more people buying it now versus 6 months ago or whatever, or less people buying it and the price is dropping, so maybe you shouldn't get it, those kind of things. So that's what Keepa is really helpful for. This is kind of a new version. It has a lot of new tools, and I've found that a lot of clients just feel like it's a lot better. There was one called Camel Camel Camel, that's still good out there, but this one is like the new version of that. Alternative two. So this one's really cool. So have you ever wanted to use a software but you didn't have it, or you didn't want to buy it or whatever, right? So that happens all the time, right? Like you need to edit something, so you're like, oh shoot, I don't have Photoshop or I don't have whatever. So what you do is you come in here and you select, okay, Photoshop, and then it searches and it pulls up all the free apps that are online that you can do Photoshop like stuff in. So this is really cool. Um, and it even says how many people have liked it. So anyway, this is just really cool whenever I'm trying to do something and I'm like, yeah, such and such an app is kind of like Photoshop, but it's not really like Photoshop. So I use this to say, okay, what is the free app that is actually most like Photoshop, or something that I can see if I like the user interface to, and I can try a few different ones. Okay, so alternative two is really cool. It works for anything. You can do it like Microsoft Word. Yeah, look here. So with Microsoft Word, here's an Office Writer, obviously Google Drive. So yeah, all these different Office products. Okay, so that is really, really cool. Okay, so anytime you're looking for an alternative software, that's what you should what I use. Um, Another one that is really cool. Okay, a lot of us are doing designs, or we're looking for um, well, actually, let me show you this one first, okay? Because Palatine will be helpful if I show you this one. So this one right here is Color Pick Eyedropper, and what it is it's an extension. Okay, so you drop it into your browser, your Chrome browser, and here it is running right here. So when I click on it, okay, now if I come out here, now if I come out here, what's wrong? Maybe it doesn't work on this page. Let me see if I do just a regular page. Um, okay, so I click, yeah, so it wasn't working because of the, okay, here it is now. Wait a minute. Does it not work when I'm recording? Maybe it doesn't work when I'm recording. Okay, okay, here it is, sorry. Okay, it was stalling there a little bit. Okay, so you can see here, if I really like, let's just say I want to use Indiana Pacers blue, right? It's hard to figure out what that color is or what the color code is for that. So I'll hover over it here. Now I can grab that color code. Now, so now I've got the exact code of that color, right? That's actually the color. Now, if I come in here to Palatine and if I paste that in, now it tells me this blue, what are all the colors that kind of go with it, right? Like so just some similar colors that go with it. So if I want to make this my background and then I want this to be like a button color or a wording color, those kind of things, you know, this free app here tells me, kind of what colors are similar that might match that are good kind of contrasting matches. This is really good for people like me that are colorblind, right? Like I'm not fully colorblind, but like the difference between these two colors here is a little bit hard for me to see. So for me to know the exact color codes and things like that is really helpful. So for instance, if I went to let's just do somebody's funnel here. Um, I think it's taken a while because I'm streaming and I have so much open. Okay, so let's just say like I want to know what this red is here. Like I go, man, this person they really know what they're doing, and this red is like a cool red. So what I'll do is I'll click on this, let it load. Okay, so now I hover, click on that red, and now I can put this color code into my editor or into PicMonkey or Canva or whatever picture editor or website editor I'm using, and I can actually use that exact color code. Okay, so you don't have to guess. Then the other thing you do is you can copy and paste in here really quick, and now I can see on this palette what are all the other colors that kind of work with that color. So if I'm designing, different overlays and words and things like that, I can kind of pick and choose from here. Okay, so that's color pick, eyedropper, and Paladin. The other one is Awesome Screenshot. Okay, so if you Google for Awesome Screenshot, once again, this is a Chrome extension. Okay, and what it does is so many times, um, I am trying to look at somebody's website and I'm trying to, I'm trying to like hack their website or I'm trying to get a screenshot of their website. So let's say, if I'm doing, let's just say, fishing tackle. Say, oh, let me just do something different. Fishing rod. Um, so what's a smaller site here? All the big ones, eBay. Okay, so let's use. Um, do one more here. So okay, so let's do this one right here. So Abu Garcia. Okay, so if I look at this and I'm like, wow, I like everything that they got going on. Whoops. I like everything that they have going on here, and I want to screen capture this so I can save it for a later date if I want to remember it. Because sometimes you can just save the URL, but people change their URLs, right? Or they take down their URLs, or they change what's on here. So if you like this, okay, I can use Awesome Screenshot right here. And what it does is it now gives me all these options. So I love this one right here, capture entire page. And it's scrolling. I'm not touching anything. It's scrolling. And then now it pulls it in as a JPEG. Okay. I can circle, I can point, I can do a lot of things here. Okay. Um, I love this because like if like on our pond fishing product, we'll do screenshots of ponds and then we'll point to like here's a good spot, here's whatever. Or if I'm doing something for a virtual assistant and I'm like, hey, this is the part I'm talking about, I can draw on here really quick and then I hit done. And the easiest thing, sometimes this doesn't work, save as an image. But what I always do is I just right click here, save as an image, and now I can save this, right onto my desktop and name it, and that screenshot I just saved. So now I can do like uh, Abu Garcia funnel page one, and then I could do, um, let's say if I wanted to, so that's casting rod. Let's say I wanted to do reels, and then I could do the same thing here. Now you don't have to do entire page. You can capture the whole desktop. You can actually record, so you can scroll, and you can do a selected area. So I can just like draw a box. All those kind of things are in here. But I love this, that it captures header to footer, everything that's on the page. And now I'll hit done, and oops, done. Let it load. Right click, and now I've got page two. Okay. Now if you look at these, you ever see these and you wonder how people did it? This is how they do it. Okay. I mean, you've got the entire high resolution, the whole page, right? So this is really helpful. I would do this on every one of your top competitors, and make sure that you know what they're doing, what their footers look like. You can always go back and reference if you're making edits or whatever. Anytime I see a site that I like, or I go, man, that's kind of a cool footer, or I really like how they did their social media, I use this and I'll title it, good footer for blah 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 or whatever. Okay, so that's something really cool. Okay, that's called Awesome Screenshot. Another one that I just started using is this one called Pixlr. And what it is I won't go through this in detail, but you can take any photo, and it's very similar to Photoshop. I like kind of how the layout is if you're into these kind of layouts. This is a new one. I believe it's well, I don't know how new it is, but it's really kind of picked up a lot of users recently, and it's really really good for editing, quickly editing, cropping, those kind of things. So um, like if I just need to crop or resize, I use PicMonkey because it's so fast, and it's like the buttons are big and boom 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 boom. It's quick. But if I really want to do like Photoshop editing, that kind of stuff, this is one that I started using, and it works really really well. So you can adjust all different. I won't go through it just for time, but it comes with everything that I would think you might need. Um, I wasn't a big Photoshop user, but I mean, this right here seems like it does everything. Word overlays, everything. So that one's really cool. Free as well. Um, okay, this is a really cool one. Okay, it's called Ninite, and what it is have you ever like bought a computer, or you just wanted to make sure you had all the coolest stuff on your computer, all the tools, maybe even all the tools that I'm talking about here? Well, if you come to the site, all you do is click on all the softwares you want on your PC, and then you hit get your Ninite, and it downloads their installer. And so their installer is like spam free. It's really known for it's a really strong. Um, uh, it's really safe, is what I'm saying. And then what it does is it downloads all this stuff in a spam free, kind of stripped down version, so you don't get like all the a lot of these, if you download them, you forget to uncheck a box and you're going to download like a whole bunch of other weird softwares. This is awesome because you don't get any of the other kind of gotcha softwares that you didn't know you downloaded. So it brings everything that you would need into your on your PC, and it does it in a very clean way. This is also a good way to make sure that um, you've got updates. So if you need updates and things like that, all you do is click on this, and it installs the software, or it installs the update. Okay, so it's super fast, and it's something that you might want to do like once a month, or anytime you get a new PC. It's just easy, or anytime you refresh your PC and do a full cleansing of it. There's a really easy way to make sure you got all the stuff on there that you need. Okay, it's called Ninite. Super cool. Another one that blew my mind about a couple years ago when I found it was Zamzar. So Zamzar is a really cool application where you can convert files. So let's say you need to convert PDF to Word, or WAV to MP3, or a JPEG to a GIF, or a JPEG to a JPN, or a Word to a PDF. All this stuff. MP4 to an MP3. It does all that stuff on here. Okay, I mean it's super, super, super cool. Especially if you're a podcast editor, if you're using Audacity and you need to change file types and those kind of things. If for any Word documents and stuff like that, it's really cool. Um, and I think they also had a file reducer. I think there was a PDF to PDF in here. Yeah, there was, and I'm anyway for time I won't. There's a PDF to PDF in here where you can reduce the size of your PDF. So a lot of times you get a PDF and it's like 10 megabytes, or I'm sorry, 10 gigs, 10 megs, 10 gigabytes. You can use this to reduce the size of it as well. So that's really helpful. It also does like look at all these apps. I mean, it does mobile apps. It does ebook, Kindle apps. I mean, all kinds of stuff. You want to take a Kindle to a PDF or whatever. I mean, it's really, really, really cool. Okay. The one thing I will tell you about this, just be careful if you're using this for a big corporation or anything. Those of you who were in corporate like me back in the day, well, I was only in corporate for like 4 years, 5 years, but still, you know, uh, if you upload like big company files in here, you might get in trouble from HR. Okay, so just be careful there. Another one that I use a lot is VLC player. So now a lot of people go, "Oh yeah, I know VLC," but the thing about VLC that I like is it's very common that I will download videos and like off of a membership site or somewhere that I bought videos. I bought a course, and I'll download the videos out of there, and then what I do is I play them in VLC, because in VLC you can actually listen to them in like 2x mode or 1.5 mode or whatever. So VLC is really helpful. Number one, it's one software that'll play any kind of video or audio. There's very few formats it doesn't play, so I just like it because instead of using Microsoft Movie Make or Microsoft Media Player or QuickTime or whatever, like, and then you've got to see if you've got the file formats right. This one plays them all. So that's one. Number two, I can speed it up very quickly so I can listen to things faster. Um, a lot of people ask me, like, when you buy a huge course, how do you go through all the content? Well, instead of going through 40 hours of content, I can go through it in about 20 hours, because I can listen to it in 2x speed through VLC. The other thing is VLC is also on your phone, so you can download it for free on your phone, and you can listen to the same videos or audios on your phone in faster speed. Okay. So that one's really cool. This one right here is called Noisely. And what it is I use this a lot. A lot of entrepreneurs, I found this from a guy in Silicon Valley, where basically it puts background noise on your PC, and you can do combinations. If you can hear that. So this has been proven in a lot of work environments to increase concentration. So, like in a lot of Silicon Valley or startup hubs or accelerator hubs or incubator offices, they'll have white noise, or they'll have music, or they'll have sounds like this in certain rooms. So, in certain rooms, maybe it's not that loud, but they'll have certain sounds that are playing. And if you want to go and hear water versus thunder versus whatever, whatever mood you're in. You can listen to, you can have different white noise in the background, and it's been proven to help concentration. So this is just something you put on your PC. You can carry it anywhere with you. It's kind of cool. Um, One of the other big things I started using was Usign with a Z. Usign is really cool. Particularly, it's like a another version of Photoshop. But one of the things that now this is a paid version, so it's not free. I think it's like $100 a year. But one of the things I really liked about this is, um, uh, let's see, um, I can do things like background erase, which is really, really helpful. So often I need to like erase a background, and it's like, it takes forever to try to find somebody on Fiverr or whatever, right? And then you got to wait and wait and wait. Like this thing right here does it right away. So you can see right here, like it just cropped all that out. And if this is a very complicated photo to do it, um, but if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to pick like like a business one, or like see this photo right here, I cropped it, I cropped out the background. You can see right there. So it's very easy to crop out the backgrounds, and then you can make, you can do all your other editing as well. So the thing is, like when I'm doing something and I'm moving quick, man, I really don't like to have to like wait for somebody on Fiverr or my graphics person or whatever to help me. Like, look how fast we just did that. I mean, that's lightning fast, right? You might want to zoom in here on the corners and make sure you did it right. Um, like, you could zoom in there a little bit and crop that a little bit better if you really needed to get fancy with it. Um, you get that a little bit tighter. But anyway, you see how awesome that is. So anyway, so that's Usign, and it'll do all the things Canva does and everything. But I really liked it because it does this feature. So I could crop that right now, build a huge, build like a well, I could build a collage or whatever, but and have all my crop photos and everything, and it works really, it just works really easy and really fast. So that's Usign, and the last one, okay, the last one is Microsoft Office Online. Now this is super cool. Okay, all you do is you log in with your Microsoft account, and it's free. Okay, it's free Microsoft products. It's not very often that you say free and Microsoft in the same sentence, but this one is free. So if you want to use Word, it's completely free. It's on your PC, and it's on your browser, and you don't need Microsoft Office or anything like that installed. Um, yeah, there's some extensions and stuff you can use, but this is awesome. I mean, it's Microsoft and it's free. So the kind of moving in that direction of Google Docs, I think this is really cool. It was really smart of them to do this, and you can do all the regular Microsoft spreadsheets, and it works like Microsoft spreadsheets. A lot of you guys who use Google Docs, like I use Google Docs because of some of the sharing and things like that, but if you're really into the math formulas and algorithms, you know that Excel is way better. And the copy and pasting and things are way better in Excel. So anyway, just being able to use this is really helpful. So anyway, hopefully that really helps you guys out. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys all soon.